sir.
Yeah, please come in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Ananya, please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, Ananya, let's have your introduction.
Yes. So, my name is Ananya Rana. I hail from Karnal district in the state of Haryana. Sir, I have completed my bachelor's in science from Dayal Singh College, Karnal. Post that, I did master's in chemistry from IIT Gandhinagar, which I completed in August 2021. So, since then, I had been preparing for the civil services. So, I have also qualified Haryana State Civil Services Examination, and I'm currently undergoing training as an assistant excise and taxation officer. So, my optional is chemistry, and my hobbies include designing Hina Mehendi art and solving Sudoku.
So, Ananya, people like you, lots of women candidates are gradually getting into the services
Yes.
from Haryana.
Yes.
This year, we have seen a lot of women candidates, and it's a very good, sign. So, how do you think you, as a role model, once you get into the civil services, whether Haryana or in the IAS with Haryana as your state cadre, how would it improve, the overall perception about the status of women, and how would it actually improve the status of women in Haryana by demonstrative effect? I'm not saying what changes you will bring, but just by watching, Ananya ji has also become an IAS officer. So, will it create some kind of ripples?
So, it will surely create a change in the mindset of people, especially for the state of Haryana, sir, which has been known for its patriarchal notions and also female feticide, wherein women are not given chance even to have higher education, let alone the opportunity in education. And so, seeing me as a role model, there would be many parents who will be motivated to give chance to their women, to give chance to their daughters or even wives to enter into economic domains.
So, you are a chemistry expert in a way, BSc as well as MSc, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me how chemistry is instrumental for economic development of a country.
So, chemistry has multifaceted applications. First, in the field of critical minerals. So, we are facing the weaponization of critical minerals, especially by China. And critical mineral, first, finding the sources in India is an important task. And secondly, utilizing the technology to use them in the applications, for example, in lithium-ion batteries. Secondly, sir, chemistry is also utilized in the blast furnace in the metallurgy. So, metals can be better extracted using economical methods. Thirdly, sir, chemistry is also utilized in agriculture sector, for example, in fertilizer. So, recently we have made efforts in making of nano urea and nano DAP. So, these can be made in better way if we have better chemical processes.
All right. Ananya, you are inspector of in Department of Excise.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, what does word excise mean when it is referred to a state government, and what does it refer when it is with the central government? The same excise. What is the difference?
Sir, the difference lies in the product that lie under the excise duty. For the state, sir, there are only few products which are under excise. Example, the alcohol for human consumption. While for the center, sir, there are petrol, diesel, on which the center also applies excise duty apart from state.
And what is the difference between excise duty and customs duty?
So, excise duty is applicable in the domestic market for the production of goods, while the custom duty is applicable for the trans-border trade.
So, now tell me, Ananya, in order to regulate the price of a product, which is important for human consumption in a country like India, how can one use excise duty and customs duty together to regulate the price of the product which people can buy, or affordability? Have you understood my point? If the import duty is high,
Yes, sir.
Can the government regulate its excise duty and bring it at the lower level so that it is able to compete with the imported or vice versa? Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Sir, it can be done. For example, sir, in the recent past, the government of India reduced the excise duty on the petroleum products to bring down their prices when the international market had high prices. So, sir, that could have helped India reduce its import bill, also to make it affordable for the people.
And when can it increase the excise duty?
Sir, it can increase the excise duty to maintain the inflation level in the economy so that the exports are decreased.
All right. My last question is, Ukraine foreign minister is here,
Yes, sir.
and he has requested Indian government to mediate and bring the war end to the war.
Yes, sir.
Now, my question is India actually competent to mediate, and will they listen to India? And second is, should India do it?
So, India has always been a country that has promoted peace and security across the world. And given the fact, sir, the Russia-Ukraine war has been going on for the 3 years now. So, sir, for the 2 years and now has entered third year. So, sir, I believe that since the proposal has come from Ukraine, we should also wait for Russia to also promote the mediation of India, sir. Then only we should enter.
And suppose if that offer comes from Russia also, then should India do it?
Sir, yes, it should promote mediation between both.
What if we fail?
So, failing is not the only way for which we enter into mediation. So, effort should be made.
All right. Thank you, Ananya. I pass on to our member.
Thank you, sir. Ananya, you are from Karnal,
Yes, sir.
which is a smart city.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what changes you have noticed at the ground level in the city governance, civic governance.
So, Karnal has introduced variety of efforts, variety of initiatives. First is, sir, the central processing system in Karnal, wherein all the data about the Karnals, either it is about the employees or about the taxes being employed, so that are kept in that database. Secondly, sir, there is also a CCTV camera initiative, wherein these are put on the traffic lights and automatic challans are in effect, sir. And thirdly, sir, I have also seen that the parking facility in Karnal especially has increased, has been made better by improving upon the infrastructure as well as by providing the facility. The more space has been provided by removing encroachments.
Okay, good. Ananya, you were part of some digital literacy program as
Yes.
NSS volunteer.
Yes, sir.
So, Honorable Prime Minister was yesterday mentioning that we have decided as a country that we will not allow the digital divide in the country.
Yes, sir.
So, how to make sure that there is no digital divide? What steps do you think should be taken? Digital divide among gender as well as among urban, rural.
So the first step should be to decrease the divide which is prevalent in terms of digital literacy. For example, sir, the government of India has started PMG Disha, which is providing the digital literacy to even the rural areas. Secondly, sir, the affordability factor. For example, sir, Haryana government has provided E-Adhigam initiative in which tablets are being provided to the people, to the students in the rural areas. And thirdly, sir, they should also be made available, the apps should also be made available in local or regional languages so that the people belonging to certain remote areas or tribal areas are also able to understand.
Good. Ananya, now we have achieved a lot of things on various fronts of economy and governance, but air pollution continues to be a big, I would say, for us. I mean, we have not almost more than 80 cities of India are among the most polluted 100 cities of the world.
Yes.
Even Delhi happens to be one of the most polluted capitals in the world.
Yes.
So what should be done? I mean, you are a chemistry student. Why this problem of air pollution continues to be so serious, and we have failed to make any, visible dent?
So the issue continues to proliferate. First, because we have been employing the knee-jerk process, knee-jerk, and it is not continuous in nature. So secondly, sir, there is also an impact of the stubble burning, especially in case of Haryana and Punjab. And thirdly, sir, there are also natural factors like that in case of November and December, there is a western disturbance is decreased. And sir, for the solutions, I would say, first of all, a plan should be made for round the year initiatives. Secondly, sir, there should be also...
Already there is a national clean air program, air quality monitoring program, but still nothing is happening.
So we have recently seen that only 20% of the total fund, yes sir, fund is not being utilized properly, and there is lack of monitoring and surveillance at the grassroots.
Which are the institutions who are responsible for monitoring, advising, supervision of these pollution issues, and how don't you think that they should be strengthened so that they become more powerful? They can ensure that all the laws, acts are followed by all the stakeholders?
Yes, sir. So the institutions are like National Clean Air Program Authority. Then we have also the state level pollution control board and the national level pollution control boards. So they should be strengthened and must be given more power, and they should be able to penalize the person who has been responsible for creating pollution.
Okay, good. Now, can you tell me a few gases which are air pollutants, serious air pollutants, but they are not contributing to global warming?
So may I take few seconds?
Yeah. My question is clear?
Yes.
They are polluting our air, causing a lot of human health hazards, but not part of global warming problem.
Sir, I can think of three gases. First is sulfur dioxide. It is not contributing to global health, but it is contributing to the acid rain. Secondly, sir, there is ozone, which if present in the lower atmosphere also causes respiratory diseases. And thirdly, sir, I can recall certain nitrous oxides.
Nitrogen dioxide.
Yes, sir, nitrogen
okay. Right. Now, India has signed a couple of FTAs in last 1 or 2 years.
Yes,
and few are in pipeline also.
Yes, sir.
Can you name countries with whom we are now almost in the final stages of FTA?
Sir, we have signed FTA with the UAE in the last year, and secondly, sir, recently we have signed with EFTA association.
EFTA, yeah. And now, which are the countries which are in the pipeline? I mean, our negotiations are in advanced stage.
Sir, with UK and with EU, European, UK, United Kingdoms.
Okay. Oman also? Oman?
Yes, sir, Oman also.
Okay. You wrote some article for your magazine Harmony.
Yes.
College magazine Harmony.
Yes.
So how will you promote harmony in your district as DM? What steps would you take? This is my last question.
So India is based on the ethos of promoting harmony and religious harmony from the ancient times. So for promoting harmony in my district, firstly, sir, I would make sure that the no anti-social element creates certain problem on the social media. Because social media is the major deterrent, sir.
Okay, what else?
Secondly, sir, I would also create certain initiatives for celebrating the festivals together with all caste and all religions. Thirdly, sir, I will also make sure that whenever any such conflict arises between any of the communities, it is treated at priority, and the police department is at its toes to restrict the flow of misinformation.
Thank you, Ananya. Over to Honorable.
So, Ananya, you did your graduation from Haryana and post-graduation from Gujarat.
Yes, sir.
So, can you compare status of women in Haryana and as compared to Gujarat?
So, the women in both the states have been entering into economic domain. Yet, sir, from my personal experience, I would say that they are more empowered in Gujarat as compared to that in Haryana. And secondly, sir, in case of Haryana, more women are entering into services field, while in case of Gujarat, more women enter into agricultural field. And thirdly, sir, regarding the demography, sir, Gujarat has more sex ratio as compared to that in Haryana. So that also point out to the patriarchal nature of Haryana society.
All right. So, Ananya, you were guest of Honorable Prime Minister.
Yes.
So, how you became guest and how was your experience of Republic Day parade?
So it was a group of 50 students selected across India by the Ministry of Education for academic excellence, sir. And we witnessed the parade from the then Rajpath, from the Prime Minister's box. So it was a once in a lifetime experience for me to see the parade from very close. And secondly, sir, apart from seeing the tradition and culture of India through the various tableaux, I was also enthralled to see the vertical chali, which was performed by the Rafale, which is one of our defense. That was one of the best moments, sir.
Since you saw the diversity and unity in diversity through this parade,
Yes.
tell me how Indian Railway also performed the same role of integrating culturally, socially the entire country.
So the network of railways in India is one of the highest, and it promotes the cultural and social integration by carrying people from one corner of the country to another. Secondly, sir, whenever there is no discrimination between any kind of people on the basis of either caste or religion. So even during the journey, sir, they can interact with each other and can learn about their culture. So I think, sir, in this way it promotes.
Ananya, you solve Sudoku.
Yes, sir.
So tell me minimum number of logical moves that are required to solve a Sudoku puzzle.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it.
Never read beyond Sudoku puzzles?
No, sir.
All right, let's come to excise. What is this excise case of Delhi? And what about arrest of Chief Minister? How can Chief Minister of Delhi be arrested?
So the Delhi excise policy, as has been alleged in the media reports, there were certain kickbacks from a southern group, which was a part of certain licensees, which gave certain kickbacks to the government. It was alleged in the media reports, sir. And these kickbacks were utilized in the campaigning for the particular political party in Goa and Punjab. So on the basis of that, sir, ED has registered a case of money laundering against certain people. Some have been in jail and certain have been arrested recently, sir. And sir, for the arrest of CM, so since he was the head of the government, and ED has said that it has found a trail of transactions between the accused and the party, so it has also arrested the CM, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. So, good afternoon, Ananya.
Good afternoon, sir.
So, you're a student of chemistry and you are from Haryana.
Yes.
So, how far is Haryana responsible for pollution in Delhi?
Sir, while most of the pollution in Delhi is because of the construction activities as well as the vehicular pollution, however, sir, during certain months when stubble burning occurs in Haryana, there is also an increased contribution from Haryana. And sir, that is because, and the government of Haryana has been taking steps, sir, to reduce it. And this year, the Supreme Court has also lauded the Haryana government's initiatives.
So, can you highlight the economic impact of air pollution?
So air pollution firstly causes when the GRAP comes into existence, sir, there are restrictions on the construction sites, as well as when the odd even schemes comes into existence, there is also reduction in the mobility. And thirdly, sir, there is also an impact on the health of the people, which also impact their economic productivity.
Now, can you tell me how green revolution led to environmental hazards?
So green pollution caused variety of environmental hazard. First being increased excessive use of the fertilizer caused the soil to become alkaline. Secondly, sir, there has also been monocropping culture being developed at a larger stage, and this has led to a decrease in the other food crops being grown and has also led to increase in the current account deficit for India by importing various other crops. And thirdly, sir, there has also been regional defects being created. Certain areas have benefited more while others have not.
Ananya, why GST is considered to be a regressive tax?
So GST is considered regressive because there is uniform tax rate on the products, irrespective of whether the person belongs to higher income level or lower.
Are there any applications of artificial intelligence in excise department?
Sir, at present I have not seen any application, but potentially there could be, sir, in establishing the trail between manufacturing of the alcohol and the source and the destination at which it reaches. For example, sir, Haryana government has introduced a track and trace system, and it could be combined with the artificial intelligence to establish the trail of the movement of alcohols.
Now, you must be aware about Uniform Civil Code in Uttarakhand.
Yes.
So, few things which you liked most about it and anything which you did not like, can you elaborate?
So, may I take few seconds?
Yes.
So, the few things which I liked, first it has removed the restriction between the inherited property on the basis of acquired one or inherited from the previous generations. Secondly, sir, it has also removed the practice of polygamy, which will help in improving the conditions of women. However, sir, there had been certain contentious issues, which is like registration of the live-in relationship. Sir, I believe that it will be invasion of privacy at that level, and it could be tweaked to create a more better initiatives.
So, thank you, Ananya. Sorry, one more question I would like to ask you
Yes.
is what's special about henna mehendi art?
So, henna had been in use in India from the ancient times, and the henna contains a chemical called lawson, which reacts with the keratin present in the skin, and it gives the color to our hands.
So, thank you, Ananya. I pass on to Chairman, sir.
Ananya, any topic or subject in your DAF which we may not have asked a question on? If yes, I can ask one last question.
Sir, I believe that a diverse set of questions have
Been
been asked.
covered. All right. So thank you, Ananya. We are over with the interview.
Yes.
We'll call you in another 1 or 2 minutes for
Yes.
the feedback.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So Ananya, how was your performance today? Mocks.
So, I can do better from this.
Of course, there's always scope for improving, but anything that made you say this better and not the best?
So, I think the way of communication, somehow I was fumbling in between.
Were
And-
you? All right.
I think, sir, I
Okay.
was.
What else?
So, rest was like the speed of my speaking, sir. I can decrease that also. was speaking
I think
too fast.
you should what you were. I mean, fumbling may be your internal issue,
Okay, sir.
because what you are best at and what you actually deliver, only your mind will tell, oh, Ananya, I haven't done so well. मैं सोचा था मैं ऐसे करूँगी. Why did I fumble?
Yes.
Right? But it did not show.
Okay, sir.
So what matters is how the panel perceives.
Yes.
All right, and there you won't get any chance of taking any feedback.
Yes.
So ये भी बताने की जरूरत नहीं है कि मैं फंबल कर रही थी.
Yes.
So you're very good. No? Nor was your speed in any manner lesser or faster.
Okay, sir.
Just maintain your naturalness, which you
Yes.
showed today.
Yes.
You were good, Ananya, in all areas. Right? Your confidence, your knowledge, your communication, everything was good. Pleasing, you were quite comfortable, and good conversation.
Yes.
So I am not finding anything which I can suggest to you. Let's hear other members.
Thank you, sir.
I think same here, Ananya. You have very pleasing personality.
Thank you, sir.
I think your good sound knowledge. थोड़ा एयर पोल्यूशन का जरा अच्छे से देख लीजिए बिकॉज एक केमिस्ट्री स्टूडेंट
Yes, sir. Yes.
एयर पोल्यूशन का इसमें देखिए 2-3 पॉइंट्स बड़े अच्छे इंपॉर्टेंट एक तो ये कि हमारे जो एयर दिस पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड्स हैं
Yes, sir.
they need to be strengthened because they are the agencies which are responsible for monitoring, advising government. So they are found to be lacking in teeth and in terms of manpower, especially फंडिंग,
Yes, sir. Yes.
और दूसरा एमिशन को भी हम काफ़ी फोकस करना चाहिए, एमिशन कम हो पोल्यूटेंट्स का,
Yes, sir.
है ना, चाहे उसमें मीथेन है या आपकी ये बाकी जो दूसरे गैसेज हैं उनको ईवी के ऊपर फोकस कर, इमीडिएटली पॉइंट पिकअप कर लीजिए जो ऑलरेडी है
Yes,
उनको आप वी कैन स्ट्रेंथन,
Yes, sir.
और ऑल्सो वी शुड क्रिएट अ पब्लिक ओपिनियन
Yes, sir.
to create pressure on politicians, on the government, because that is lacking almost.
Yes, sir.
Government never feels the pressure of tackling this problem of pollution.
Yes, sir.
There are other issues. It is never in the forefront as a public policy because there is hardly any pressure from the civil society.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so these you can touch.
Yes, sir.
So all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So, Ananya,
Yes, sir.
very good.
Thank you, sir.
So your communication is good, your delivery, your content. Only two suggestions. Sudoku.
Yes, sir.
This you must know. There are minimum 17 such moves. Read more about.
Yes, sir.
थोड़ा जो आपकी हॉबी होती है ना उसके आगे पीछे भी देखना चाहिए.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
एल्गोरिथम क्या होते हैं
Yes.
सुडोको के. सुडोको में मिनिमम कितने मूव्स, कितने आपको क्लूज चाहिए टू सॉल्व अ
Yes.
सुडोको प्रॉब्लम.
ठीक है, sir.
All right.
Yes.
So look into that.
Yes.
Few questions that I could not ask due to shortage of time.
Yes, sir.
Methanol economy,
Yes.
ethanol economy. One question was on analytical chemistry.
Yes, sir.
ये तीनों आप देख लीजिएगा.
Yes.
ठीक है. और रेस्ट ऑल, हाँ, गुजरात. Women in Gujarat are more entrepreneurs.
Yes, sir.
बहुत तरह के काम में लगती हैं.
Yes, sir.
Whereas women in Haryana, they are more into sports.
Sports. Yes, sir.
So just add that one point.
Yes, sir.
Rest all you are very good. Wish you all the
Thank you,
best.
sir.
So Ananya, in my questions, you were able to tackle all the questions very effectively, and good personality, good communication. So I'm sure you will do well. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Any questions, Ananya?
Sir, I wish to ask sir. Sir has asked me about UCC in Uttarakhand. Sir, UCC in Uttarakhand, sir.
हाँ.
And there were two things which I said that I promote that, but one was like invasion of privacy, which I said, sir, live in.
Live in.
So-
It was fine.
So, okay, sir.
It was fine. The answer was fine.
Sir, actually, I was confused because we are told that one should not go against the government, and that's why, sir.
No, but one has to work for the people also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Government is for people.
Yes, sir.
Government and people are not two separate entities.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
They are not rivals.
Yes,
They are not groups. The government is there for people.
yes,
So ultimately, the people are more important.
yes, sir.
Government tries to satisfy people to the extent possible within the rule of law.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
So, and let me just to support your point,
Yes, sir.
if you read the chairperson of some women organization
Yes, sir.
who were instrumental in drafting this legislation of UCC, she herself, I'm forgetting her name, I read it in the paper about 15-20 days ago.
Yes, sir.
उसने खुद ने ये बोला कि भाई हमने ये लिव इन वाला हमने डाल तो दिया है,
Yes, sir.
अगर कोई आएगा तो हम ऐसा कोई रिजिड नहीं है उस मामले में.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
So the architect of the law itself
Yes, sir.
is making such a statement, flexible statement, that means what you are thinking and what people are perceiving
It's different.
is not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
अगर पढ़ लेती हो तो उसको मेंशन भी कर सकती हो,
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
बट पढ़ लेने के बाद मेरे कहने से नहीं.
Yes, sir. I'll
ठीक
read
है ना?
it, sir.
हाँ.
Yes.
वो डाल दोगी आप, वो some women something, drafting committee और कुछ ना कुछ आ जाएगा.
Okay, sir.
So it was an interview kind of. Anything else?
No, sir.
So अनन्या, हमने आपको 69% दी. This is one of the
190 marks. 190.
highest that we give to good, very brightest candidates. You are one of them.
Thank you, sir.
So this will be your first UPSC interview
Yes, sir. First attempt.
and first mains also.
First means and second attempts.
Second attempt. You couldn't clear the prelims first.
Yes,
time?
sir. Yes.
So Ananya, you have a very strong chance.
Thank you, sir.
So don't put a lot of stakes on your interview because it will take you ahead of many people.
Yes.
Okay? All the best.
Thank you.
All the
All
best.
the best.
Thank
All
you,
the
sir.
best.
Thank you.